Good night, Capiche. We're live. Okay. We're live, y'all. Good night, Capiche. This is the Good Night Show where we talk about politics, everything that goes on every day. Like she didn't, it was like she didn't hear me. So y'all gonna have to excuse the first 28 seconds of the show.
Yeah, I'm a little nervous, guys. You know.
Oh well, y'all, welcome to the Burn Live Show. Like I said, good night, Capiche. We talk about everything before we put you to bed or wake you up in the morning. Normally, we're definitely going on later than this. I would be surprised if anybody pops up in here to see this show. Special guest in the building. He done been up here plenty of times, but now he's in the building. He done made special appearances here too. So y'all done heard the name before, Bully, Route Empire. He's in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Oh yeah, you been on Good Night Capiche all the time. I'm tripping. Man, I'm just tripping. He's not nothing new. Doc won't be able to make it tonight, as you see, it's like extra late. Tonight's gonna be a real easy, chill, laid back night, nothing real too special. Unless my extra special guest triggers something in a conversation to make us go deep down a rabbit hole. Because I do remember we was talking on screen. She does like going down rabbit holes, chasing conspiracy theories, and is very hip to want to know what's going on. So by saying stuff like that, it makes me want to go all the way down here on my YouTube, new to you. I know how we do it. We go to new to you, we find something new to talk about, and we discuss it. So I'm not saying nothing that damn. Okay. Here we go, y'all. WEB dual boss rebel with a cause. Is this a trailer? 10 days ago? Okay. Civil rights trailer, y'all. This is Black History Month. Let's get this black trailer on out the way. Black History Month. I am trying to put a special panel together where we get to discuss Black History Month and Martin Luther King and was he really about that life of civil rights movement, or was he really under the influence of socialism and he was not really for the black community?
That's deep.
That's deep? Okay. So if y'all go check out the show I did yesterday, it's called Jesus Christ, I don't know. It is called, I think it was what? Oh, Weekend Madness. Go check out Weekend Madness. It's an hour show, and I give you a small sample and deliverance of why I think we should be discussing this and breaking this down. Also, we go over a small bit of Martin Luther King's speech and understand that. And I told this story, I'm going to tell you. When I grew up and we heard about Martin Luther King, our parents used to tell us that, oh, Martin Luther King speech was written by a woman, a good woman. Every good man is a good woman. And understandable. And I'm not knocking that. But when you tell me that a person who we all look up to speech was written by a woman, and then come to find out, because did we do any research? No.
People don't like to read.
Not caucus. I mean,
no, but that's a real thing, though. I feel like Caucasus Mountains.
That's true.
That's debatable.
We
feel like
we're gonna go there.
Scientifically, I'm saying like there's scientific facts of them living in the mountain. That's all. I can't specifically. I can pinpoint it if I research it right now, but I'm very, very, very like I like being educated.
But yet again, back to the story is
like I feel like he let a woman write it just so people know, like, hey, like, hey, women's they got their voice too, you know. This, that, and the third. To that happened to where we in a predicament now, to where Trump. Now I ain't even gonna say Trump. I'm gonna say to where the women rights, like you know what I'm saying, like what they want to do with their body and shit, you know. Women rights.
So just a fact check. In fact, a woman did write that speech.
No,
So that was a lie.
that was a lie.
I thought.
Oh.
That's why I brought it up, and I'm glad he broke it down. I'm glad he felt that way to understand that fib.
Oh, that was so sweet.
I'm salty.
that lie, and that lie wasn't even started by Martin Luther King. It wasn't started by none here. That lie was started by the community trying to push up the black women, giving black women power because black women felt like they didn't have no say so, no backbone, no nothing. Nobody listened to them. So
that was true.
Yeah,
That's true, right? At that time, anyways, right? At that time, anyways, you know, a lot of just women in general couldn't work, right? Just that around that same era, over they couldn't work, right?
Yeah.
Couldn't go to school like that unless they were teachers.
You get your ass over
I don't really know.
Not necessarily true. And I would tell y'all like something like this. Stories that we hear are from sections or certain states. Everything happened in that state did not happen in another state.
This is like
I can see that though, 100% even with Arizona.
That's like with the telephone game. Y'all play the telephone game?
Yeah.
You always get messed up.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's
because I heard a lot of stories. I heard a lot of stories about 40s, 50s, and 60s.
Oh, shit. Where's it up?
My bad. 40s, 50s, 60s, and the black community not really working, not independent. My mama was born in the 40s.
But when they have the railroad, so that doesn't make sense. They have the engineering.
But what
they
happened
have the Motown records? Like there was a lot of during that time.
What happened to those cities where it was like, you know what I'm saying, like blacks?
You're talking about
the cities that got drowned.
Yeah, like the Black Wall Street.
Black Wall Street.
But they was burnt to the ground.
What if
I'm talking about the ones that got drowned?
No,
so
Black Wall Street is what you're really talking about, I guarantee. But what if Black Wall Street, and I want to make a special episode for that too.
I don't know shit about no Black Wall Street. I know something about.
I know there was an actual like community. They were literally like
Atlantis.
Not Atlantis. It was an actual like it was
cities like
like it's in the south. I know what you're talking about.
They got one.
Lake Lanier.
Yep.
Lake Lanier.
Oh.
That's what it's called. Yeah.
But that's just one that motherfucker. That's just a well-known one. It's multiple. It's numerous.
Okay. Do y'all understand that? Y'all, and I'm not knocking y'all, but do understand this. Everything in the South is under sea level.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I didn't actually. That's a good point. I didn't even think about
but
I didn't even in retrospect. I didn't even think about
people.
Like to get on the couch?
Yeah. People wouldn't think like that because yet again we heard the story. Oh, a city drowned.
No, but Louisiana though, you would think that though. That's the hurricane.
That's the what?
Perfect reason to drown some shit. Oh, they don't need sea level.
So they have
it makes it easier to drown some stuff. Yes. I had a friend that was just in Texas. Well, he's still in Texas, but he was in a part of Texas that flooded. That he couldn't get out. He needed a straight boat to leave.
It flooded in Texas. I mean in Houston.
But yet again, when you need a boat to leave, that should already register kind of like, okay, yeah, it's a city going under it. It's not going to take that much. If I can flood out a street, I flood a city.
Like Hurricane Katrina.
Flood a city. All you just taking is 2 Niles in the northern Texas and open them. I'll let it flood through. Mississippi River, let that water go through.
The water
Mississippi River scares me. I haven't seen that recently.
The water don't even got to go through the whole East St. Louis already flooded. We already flooded without the river.
That's what's scary. That's why I don't understand. Even when I went to go visit the bridges, like how are they able to make those bridges if they knew that it was going to be able to be damaged or destructed? Then how are they able to know this is how high we want it? You know what I mean? Like every little bridge and freeway is also it's just weird. Like how do you guys know how to make it that high? You know,
They got
like
technology.
You study. You study. I mean, science is a known fact of things that you can actually see
yeah,
and do. So therefore, I can study the way only something um unnatural, a natural disaster, Mother Nature can take things above and beyond explanation. But other than that, an average day or average year, you just have your normal expectations of what's going to happen. So you just go off of that. Now, is there going to be a bad day? Hurricanes, floods, tornadoes, um, earthquakes, stuff like that. Yeah. You plan for those, you hope for the best, you know what I'm saying? You make over time equipment got better because best believe stuff in the 80s was probably not all,
industrialized.
you know what I'm
So
saying?
like be able not to destruct.
Nah. Especially if in,
technology.
go back in the 60s, like, yeah, y'all had good technology. Yeah, y'all had decent stuff, but y'all you barely had the internet and you barely had cable. And I'm talking about the 60s.
Right. Yeah, the telephone.
You know what I'm saying?
Ain't had no motherfucking internet. The first internet was AOL.
No, it was not.
What was the first internet?
The first internet was in 1941.
What was the name of it?
It was government. The government had the first internet.
Firefox was before.
Yes.
I ain't talking about who.
Firefox was before AOL.
Firefox.
Firefox.
It was like a little fox. I used to catfish people, so I know.
Bro,
was that with the line wire?
When do you think the first cell phone came out in?
In the 60s.
Huh?
In the 60s.
In the 60s. So what you think bounced that signal off of what?
You said what?
So what do you think they bounced that signal off of?
Farms?
No, they got motherfucking. They had satellites. They had towers out there.
Like Jeepers Creepers.
Okay, so can you believe they had cable back there?
Yeah, they had cable.
So they could have cable. They could go to the moon.
They didn't go to the moon.
They went to the moon in 1969.
No,
Yet again, even if you believe it or not, let me finish. Even if you believe it or not, let's just break it down. But you follow down the yellow brick road. They had cable. They had color TV. They so-called went to the moon. Is that better? They so-called went to the moon.
I can't get jiggy with this shit.
I understand that. I understand that. But to sit up here and think that they didn't have internet, AI, make sense.
They had to, even with the green emerald tablets. They've been having this knowledge. It's just like in the Vatican, it's undisclosed, and they don't want to know.
They made movies about computers talking to us.
Like even with the Matrix, like she literally told us, like in that, like how are you bestowed with all of this knowledge? Because like when you know, and everything is everything. Well, that's my belief, anyways. I don't know about the rest, but I just feel like they literally, and I feel like that's a part of like low vibration. It's like you have to be honest with you and tell you like this is low vibration, but if you invite it and accept it, it'd be up to you. But like the information being in our face, we just don't seek to understand. That's the thing. Like yeah, they definitely have cloning.
A lot of people are under the influence, and I use that phrase a lot. A lot of people are under the influence that a bad guy would not tell you the truth.
That's totally opposite. The bad guy typically will, because they don't have any morality to not care about how you feel. They're gonna just live in their truth regardless. So if all they know is
get the fuck down and ain't nobody gonna get hurt. Simple as that.
You get up, you're
gonna die.
People get up.
You ready to die? Okay, then lay your ass
down.
I
highly, and even I have an issue with being under the influence because I feel like at times when you are so like hyper aware of the world around you, I feel like it's harder for you to dwell in a state of unconsciousness when you're very highly conscious.
I mean,
so I struggle with that. I drink.
Well, you gotta sometimes, and what it sounds like when I hear you talk is you go so far down a hole, sometimes you forget the basics. Just like, let's go back to common sense. Let's go back to what got you to go down the rabbit hole. That's what I mean by back to the basics. You know what I'm saying? Not going back to, it's like, now this is going to be basic and simple. 1 + 1 is 2, right?
You and my dad. You and
Hold
my
on,
dad tried
listen.
to tell me this.
But
And I
listen,
don't get it. Like I know, I hear you.
but
I
listen,
genuinely try
but
to
you're
get
not,
it in my brain.
but you're not letting me finish because you won't let a person finish. And that's going back to basics. You're so 10 steps ahead of me that you gotta, that's basics is nothing, just like you play sports.
Yeah.
That's all it's like. Let's go back to training camp. Okay, let's when you shot your first jumper and that coach told you how to do it. Sometimes you got to go back to that. Even in a game, you're in the middle of a game and your jumper's not jumping, right?
I get that.
What's coach gonna tell you? Go back to fundamental.
Yeah.
You shooting a 3, you can't make it. Step in. Go back to fundamentals. You didn't start off shooting at a 3. You started off shooting around a free throw. Okay.
That was a very good way. That was a very, see, you broke it down where I can get it. Like,
but see how many times I had to break it down, and yet again I had to, let's go back to common sense. Let's go back to the base. Let's go back to the beginning. Let's go back. See, Pops probably said once he said go back, you're like, nah, I don't want to hear go back. No, you probably think I'm talking about going back when you're 8 or 9. No, I'm just trying to go back to the beginning of whatever project that you own that started you on the project, because you done got so far ahead that you have a blank spot. People call it what's the other word people call it? Right, like writer's block. Where you just can't think of that word. I'm here.
I'm not no word.
I say it's like writer's block.
No, yeah, God, I'm telling you, God, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes when you hear it in a different sense and way, it makes you really, really like.
Before you knew exactly how you wanted to do your dogs, exactly how you wanted, you was this way, that way, this way, this way. Nope, that didn't work. Let me try this way, that way. Nope, that didn't work. Oh, that's work. Let me take that information until that light bulb say, you know what? This is how I really want to work it. Now, then you know what you did? You went back to the basics. Boom. Okay, I know how I want to work it now. I'm gonna get here because I tried to. No, all right. And you went there. Just like in this podcast for me. I started off rapping. I started off doing weed. I started off just doing crazy stuff. Then I got into politics. Now that I know my format, I got days set for different things. Cause I just don't want to be stuck in one genre.
A routine, basically.
You know.
And like back to the basics, but like a lot of people say like common sense, but like a lot of things people I feel like fail to also understand is just because it's common for a lot of general population. Like the 1% people that do hyper think and are always those 10, 5, 15 steps ahead, or 7 days, whatever, however many moments you want to add in the future. But it'd be hard for them to go back to the basics at times because common sense isn't common to them. Like it's just not common. So they don't get it. So unless you're able to like analyze it and break it down in an analogy where they get it, then they're gonna keep running. It's like like a trap. It's like a circle. You're gonna keep on like.
In times like that where somebody's breaking something down and y'all don't understand it, that's where your question should want to be is, what is your definition? Or can I explain my definition of what you're trying to explain to me so we can get a common ground? Or then say, listen here, we need a common ground because we're not. Where's the common ground? Where's somewhere we have an understanding and an agreements on, and then let's go from there.
Yeah.
And the only reason I've been on that is because all the debating that I have been going through, and I studied certain people who articulate of being good at their craft. You know what I'm saying? I follow this one dude, he gets 10 grand a debate. And you know what I'm saying? To the point to where people had to call him out on that because yet again, he be winning in so many debates. And like, is that a wow to us? Or am I supposed to be like, okay, he makes 10 grand. Now I need to find somebody that makes 100 grand a debate.
Right.
No. He's good at what he do. What if you? And I know when I debate people now, because I use certain his methods, I get this uproar. Rah 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 rah. Don't uproar.
What's that, gang? Appreciate you for watching. Go follow me at Blue Rock Empire _ on IG. You heard me?
No, yeah, but
Is you cool?
you just over here. It's just a lot of energy.
It's just
Right.
you ain't never did that during my show.
And he doesn't like you. Okay, I'm gonna let you know. You keep bothering him.
This the only.
He's over it.
I promise you.
He keep trying to touch your gangster. Like, come on, dog.
Good night, kapeash. This the only dog that got bad blood. Ain't no dog never gave me bad blood, but this little motherfucker right here, I'm talking about.
He just be ready to bite you. Like not that he would. He doesn't look like he would.
Nah,
he doesn't look like he would.
He will.
I don't think so.
See, he was like that with me too.
No, but you did something to him. You must have kicked him or something.
Nah,
No.
I put his ass in that cage.
See?
And ever since then, that boy,
you trying to trap him.
Hell no.
So do y'all think y'all trapped in so-called America? Like America's holding y'all back?
I wouldn't say that America's holding me back in any way. I definitely would say that we have gotten a lot of like social disadvantages as far as our community as a whole, 100%, versus our race in other continents and countries, for sure. But I feel like it all is up to like your knowledgeable ability to want better, to do better, and like explore better. So I feel like you gotta hold yourself accountable. You can't say America's why where you're at, because like you're free at the end of the day. You can go do what you want to do. So, I don't know, but I think it's important to definitely be educated in different cultures, try different foods, go different places, because like other people's way of living could make you just more appreciative to what you do have. I think that's fine.
Like, I'll blow it. Oh,
I've seen that.
That you know, O's coming strong.
Well, you didn't blow O in the camera, so they didn't see it.
Yeah, man.
It didn't happen.
So,
how about you? Do you think America holds you back, or like holds people back?
I'm a true conservative.
Unless you got bet.
What does that mean to you, conservatorship?
Conservative are people that have conservative values, Christian values, small government, want the people to run this the state instead of the government run the state, and closed border, pro-life, pro-gun. Man, that's about it. That's
And like as far as like your like the topic when it comes to like pro-life, like would you feel like, I guess like with that being like such as like a different topic, would you feel like women should have the right to decide if they went through traumatic situations or scenarios, or do you feel like that's completely off the board? If you went through something that would have been life altering, if God bestowed you with that blessing, it would help you to just live that blessing thoroughly, regardless of the circumstance.
okay. That was like very, very long. I'm trying to just break it down. Real simple.
It was like 3 questions in one.
Yeah. So, hey, do I think that if it's a life or death situation, you know what I'm saying, and the mother is about to go and the child may be able to go, shall you give up the child? I think, let the doctors do what they can do best. If that's their church decision at that time, I do understand. You know what I'm saying? Decisions. Okay. Second of all, should women just really have decisions about their bodies? Yes, you should have decisions about your body. What you shouldn't have decision over is someone else's body that's in your body. That's, I think, it's a separation. When does a body in your body has life? When will you call that person in your body, if you talk to it, he or she, when you start giving him he or she a name, that's a body in there. And I think most people start doing this stuff around soon as possible. I think they start doing it as soon as they know something up in there. Oh, something up in there. Hey. This is hey, I'm
I
here.
don't know what they do.
Okay, like some people be in denial. Some people do
Understandable.
not want nothing to be in there. Some people be like, no, please.
We're not talking about those people. Yet again, that was not the subject. We're talking about in there, something actually in there. And you know something's in there.
Now, when you know, you know. Yeah.
I don't be knowing shit.
Well, if you don't know, don't say.
Right. I can't say.
Right. Because right now, when you know, you knew.
I never knew.
Even if it okay.
Oh,
So
no, stop.
You know stop.
Because stop.
No, I'm saying because
No. Because I'm not going down that rabbit hole with you. Because that sounds utterly ridiculous.
Thank you.
How the fuck I'm supposed to know?
Because they told you.
They ain't tell me nothing.
Not the same. The girl.
That's why I'm not going. Because he got one for everyone, as you see, as I see. So no, he'll be okay. Then he just stay not knowing. He will be okay.
Oh. Well, yeah. Was she in denial? Well, she don't want to say shit. That's how I don't know.
The main topic and what we're talking about is the fact that shall she have control over the child that's in her stomach? No. Never.
Who do you think should?
Huh?
The child should have a say so.
Yeah. Child should have just as much as rights as he has outside the womb.
I guess I can agree with that. I feel like every being life matters. I can agree with that. But I can also agree. I don't know. I'm just very open to understanding everyone's point of view when it comes to this.
That's the America's problem. If you want to understand everybody, gonna let the devil in.
I ain't trying to understand shit.
Huh?
You can say
no, you can't.
You can have
no, you can't.
No,
you can't.
What's truth?
No, you can't. Because right now you want to know the truth, right? You think the devil gonna tell you the truth, or he gonna bend the truth so you can do whatever you want to do? Not what God wants you to do. Yeah, you don't think like that. I get it. I understand.
No, I get scared to think like that because
you have to think like that.
There's a lot of things that I'm not just stop doing. Then and it's like there's no more fun in my life. Everything's over. It's all over. It's all darkness. It's all everything. Everything.
That's shaming God. So really think about what
you're shaming God, but like it's
no. I say what you just said is shame.
No, it's wanting to be right and knowing when you know better, you do better. So if you know better and you
But you know better.
At times, but
no.
Yeah. That's what's scary though. That's what I'm saying. That's a scary mindset to have. Because that means like when you do know, there's a lot of things you have to walk away from. Which is scary.
Guess what?
That's a lonely life.
I love this phrase. When you get done with the two doubles and you get to the equal side, so plus equal, you know that bar. Guess what? Guess what? You still know. At the end of the day, in the beginning of the morning, guess what? You want to answer, or do I have to answer?
But if you know and you're still doing wrong, next topic. We're not going we're going just like down rabbit hole. But like if you know, what about like that's what I'm saying though? Like if you know better, then like what if like you struggle with doing better because like you know that like you're gonna have. What if you don't think you're strong enough to walk away from things that like you know aren't good for you? What about that?
You pray on it.
And you pray for strength.
Yeah.
What if you pick up the Bible and you pray for understanding? You read it and it's all gibberish. Like
you pray for understanding.
The words jumble up together.
You pray for understanding.
So it's just easier to do bad. I feel like sometimes.
Then do bad and be simple.
But
don't go to heaven.
No, that's the thing.
It's okay.
Though. When you know better, you do better. You don't want. I don't want to go to hell. I don't want to go to hell. I'm just saying for the viewers out there that struggle with this same thing, because there's people out there that you know what I'm saying are like.
Listen,
keep me on this earth. I'm trying to trust forever.
Listen, you think I'm perfect? No. Right. But I gotta understand how I'm telling you it's really like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I want to go deep down on Martin Luther King. Because did Martin Luther King actually practice what he preached? And I'm up here talking to people, practicing what I preach.
A lot of people don't do that.
You know what I'm saying? That's a huge thing. That's why when some people question me on certain things, yes, I have to stand on certain stuff because I have to practice what I preach.
Oh, for sure. I feel that deeply.
People,
I feel that very deeply. But
Oh.
sometimes it's hard to like when you stand for something and you don't fall for anything, it'd be harder because you stand alone at times. And that's something when you struggle with standing alone and like knowing like, all right, I'm gonna have to like I guess that's something you just gotta get used to, get comfortable with. You gotta just learn to accept what you have. But
How many people in this state is a family member of me?
probably 0.
Okay. So who stands alone? Why do I have to stand alone? Because I guess it's something that I believe in.
Period.
Okay.
So did Martin Luther King practice what he preached?
That's why I want to dissect, but I don't want to do it alone. I want to do it with a group of people so I have proof and evidence that everything that we dissect, we can understand. Was the civil rights movement good for the Black community? Yes or no?
I think yes.
You think yes, but yet again, you ain't heard no type of research and the things that a person has.
All I know is American history is what I was taught growing up. I don't know anything further past that point.
They history.
I didn't jump up. I didn't.
Who is they history?
Who's that?
Her.
America's history.
America.
So what are you? You said America's history. So what are you?
Solid folk. Bully Brown Empire. Y'all go follow me. BULLYROUT
Sir,
PIRE _ on Instagram.
this
on TikTok.
is what you call dancing
Go follow me
around
on
the
IG.
question. You're a very good dancer. I think you should be in a dance video.
I'm telling you,
okay?
you need to do
Because that is
couple
nowhere
dances.
near.
What T-Pain be doing?
Where I tell you,
Some shit like
what's my
that.
favorite thing? I danced to what?
So
Dancing right with Diddy.
their history, America's history, is what your words.
You
So what are
right
you?
in. You said who?
So what are you?
Huh?
Oh my God. You know what, ladies and gentlemen, this is what you call playing the reindeer game. And when you want to be Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer
I
and
just
lead
got
the
done
pack,
drinking and smoking.
what does that
Got
mean?
off the flight.
So what is that supposed to mean?
I'm fucked up. That's what that means. I got off track. What am I? That was the question.
So you're not in. So you can't think straight. You're not straight. You're not a straightforward thinker right now. Under the influence.
What am I? Solid phone.
What is that?
638.
What is that?
219.
What is that?
Body snatcher shit.
What is that? Oh, you thought you were gonna play reindeers without me playing reindeers too? Boy, stop. I got 30. I got 30 more minutes. Come on.
Shit.
Mm-hmm. Got a question for Dave. You just name a bunch of
It's
numbers.
a branch underneath the falls. That's what it is.
My dog said that you ain't doing nothing but talking hot air.
I don't know. This a little dog.
Mm-hmm. Hanging with the big dogs.
Sure.
But yet again, who are you? Are you, we're gonna make this sense. Are you an American citizen or not?
I don't know what am I for real.
You don't know?
I don't.
Why you don't know? Because you don't care?
Because we only know what America tell us.
You could know what you can look up too.
That might be false.
So why don't you go look for the truth?
Where is the truth?
Go look for it.
Who knows where the truth is?
People know where the truth is.
How you know that? Just because they say they know where it is?
Who is they? You keep saying these days.
These people that you talking about.
Who am I talking about?
don't know.
I'll ask
I'm
you
talking about
a
the elite. When I
question.
say they, I'm talking about the 1%. I'm talking about the ones that eat kids. That's what I'm talking about.
That's
That
who
group.
she talking about.
Yeah.
I'm talking about you,
The elite.
the elite.
The elite.
They
So
do
y'all
it.
boogeymans are called the elite.
Boogeyman.
Boogeyman. You want to know the definition of a boogeyman?
I'm
A
scared.
Me.
person. Step back. Watch out. Because remember, you said you're nothing because you don't know who you are.
I said I was solid 4.
You said you didn't
I
know
said
who
I
you
was
were.
solid 4.
What
That's
is
what
that?
I said.
So what is the solid for?
I told
Let's
you.
go back to that. What is that?
A 4-corner hustler.
What is that?
I just told you what it is.
We did not hear what that was.
Look it up. Everybody else look up. Be on Google looking other shit up. Go look it up.
Why are we gonna look it up and you're right here to tell us?
I ain't here to tell nothing about no folksy gay shit. That's it.
But you just told us who you are and where you're from.
No,
So you can't tell us what a 4C, whatever you just said.
4-corner hustler.
So what is a 4-corner hustler?
Look it up.
No, I want to ask the person that claims to be a 4-corner.
OCH. Look it up.
No, you're right here. That doesn't make sense.
Look it up.
I'm not going to look up a non-existent, non-believable, non-real thing. A make-believe. Boogeyman, a person, place, or thing that's not real.
Wait, what?
Boogeyman, a person or place
What I said is
or
a fact.
thing that doesn't, what, the elite?
They definitely exist. They've been proven to exist. Like even just
And who are they?
corrupted groups. I can list like eons and eons of names, but it's a group as an
You can
organization.
name me
And I'm not
two.
gonna say okay, well, Jeffrey Epstein for 1, Donald Trump for 2, Bill Clinton for 3, Hillary Clinton for 4.
Okay.
Not
Let's go 2.
I'm just saying referencing
No.
the files that just got released.
But so what Trump do right now?
I'm just saying he was there, he was present in a lot of those parties. I'm not saying what happened or took place because
So how can you not see?
But what I am gonna say is based off of the evidence that was provided, it's a lot of ritualistic, satanic.
But yet again, you named 2 names. And I'm just want to stick. Slow down. I just want to stick to the 2. Because you went to 2 top tier names. You went to Epstein's first. Okay.
I mean, it was his island, correct?
And then you went to Trump.
Was present. 100%.
For what allegations?
Parties with young minor girls.
Where? When?
In summers of 2018, 2019 at Mar-a-Lago. I mean, I can pull up that's evidential, like facts. Like,
go ahead, please.
I can pull it up.
Please.
It's not even because I love. I'm not gonna say I don't like. I'm like I Trump supporter, but I love money. So like I understand his business ethic for sure. But when it comes to like crime, we're not gonna say that he's not a criminal. He's a very good one for sure. But that's a lot of who they are, though, as an organization.
But when you throw allegations out there, and I have to say allegations.
Yeah, I mean it's not been proven, but it's in the files. So are the files?
Because technically, those are not in the files. Have you ever read? Matter of fact, I know you probably read the files, right?
For sure.
For
I mean, at least the first
sure.
2,000 pages. I'm not gonna.
I'm just talking about I'm talking about the specifics.
Not everything, but I've read a great deal for sure.
And you specifically read Trump doing what in the files? That's what I was.
Partying. But that can be anything with Diddy though. So it's like partying can look like anything when you're a part of the elite. That's my point. Is it's so well kept and overlooked societally that like when you have money, it's not wrong.
But when you look at Bill Gates in those files,
it's also weird. I mean, not.
But when you look at Bill Gates in the files, you seen what? You actually seen. See, you're starting to show that you didn't read those files.
No, he was partying. I mean, he was.
No.
He was actually caught in the act of other things, but like.
No. You didn't read those files. Because when it comes to Bill Gates not in there for fucking partying. Bill Gates have meetings with doctors, specifically meetings with Epstein's in those files. Not partying.
And partying too. He was at a lot of the parties at Milagro. That's the only section I'm to be 100%
okay.
that I read.
Okay.
So you might have
It's-
shed a little
it's-
more light to where I wasn't aware of for sure. But
Okay. You know.
I feel like they're all inclusive. That goes back to my point though.
So
As an organization of an elite group of people with money and influence that are able to get away with crimes. That's my point.
so that'll be anybody.
That's
with
what
money.
we're saying. When I'm referencing
But that's anybody with
that's
money.
not a boogeyman. There's actual names, timestamp dates.
Yeah, but you named a person with none of those criminal backgrounds that would put him on that list that you named, unless you want to name
As
that.
we know of, right?
Unless you want to name the Fab Five thing of the rape case victims in New York, or he didn't rent out to black people in the 80s.
That is no bearings. Like he has a right to be a racist. That's fine.
Or
you know what I mean? Like that's your own. Like that's your
So,
own
yeah,
prerogative. So that has nothing to do with like your involvement in criminal activities as an individual with high economical class. That's what I'm saying. It's a part of the
so
elite.
would you consider him a criminal for the simple fact that he has 33 felony charges?
I would just say he's a criminal because he's a criminal. I wouldn't have a reason. I would just say that, just because I'm an American and we can't do that. Just like he's an American, he can do what he wants, you know?
So, and I can just sit up and call you a criminal.
You know what I mean? Like we have that prerogative. So.
But why would you allow me to falsely accuse you of something that maybe not be true?
He literally has been convicted of like felonies. So it's like you're in the state of judicial law, you're a criminal. So it's like that's not an argument, that's a fact. So
factually, did you know that those 33 charges that once was 134? I love bringing that up.
That's crazy.
Crazy. He started off with 134 charges.
I want money like
felony. But if you actually look it up and go back a little bit further, guess what you'll find out? 134 charges were misdemeanors at first. Never, and I do say never in history have anybody took a misdemeanor charge and turned it up to a felony. Normally in history, and you can look this up, from rich to poor, they take felony charges and they go down to misdemeanor.
100%.
100%. So why all of a sudden, when this nigga high-fived it with Oprah, high-fived it with Whoopi, high-fived it with Mike Tyson, helped get Mike Tyson out, got a lawyer for him, helped get Jesse Jackson to become a president, even though they're...
I don't think that he's just a criminal.
What makes you think he's a criminal? What criminalized charges has he done when people have criminalized against him and took misdemeanors? Would you like somebody to take misdemeanors against you?
Make the felonies?
And make them felonies?
Of course not. That's not even practicing like fair law. But like that's not my point. My point is what he has been convicted of. That's my
misdemeanors.
Point. But that are now been turned felonies. So in the state of judicial law, that makes you a criminal. So regardless, factually, you're a criminal based off the like statute.
Okay.
I'm not saying like he's
no.
Personally,
I get it.
I mean, I would want to know him personally. You know, I feel like my life would change drastically. You know, he would teach me a lot of things with money management that would change my life. I feel like when it comes to business ethic, like, you know, that's it.
Would you call him a devil?
I wouldn't call him. I wouldn't give him.
Would you call him a Nazi?
I wouldn't. That's just too much.
Would you call him a white supremacist?
I would call him a conservative.
A what?
I would call him a conservative.
A conservative. Would you call him?
I don't think he's a bad person. I think that I think at times he's probably he's had to make bad decisions because there's been literally no other choice. Like we all have as humans. But I don't think that he wakes up in the morning like I want to just rain hell and like wreak havoc on the world. I don't think that he wakes up in the morning having hate in his heart. I genuinely don't think he's a bad person. I just think that, you know, bad decisions kind of just catch up with you, but that's with anyone. So, yeah. That's my thoughts. But this is you taught me right now is just education. Like if I'm gonna be very like passionate about my belief, at least be able to have facts to back it up. Don't just be out here just saying what you feel. Because just because you feel doesn't mean it's right.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna do one good favor for you because you're a good friend of me. Please don't go on TikTok. And no political debates talking like that. Unless you go to a
They will eat
Democrat.
me up.
Unless you go to a Democratic side, then they'll love you. Stop.
They will eat me up. Like,
stuff.
I didn't see. I linked back.
yeah, he can just like,
Why you looking like what I've been doing?
I don't want to do nothing. He looks like he gonna cut the shit out of me.
But yeah,
no, yeah.
and stuff like that. Yeah. But also, if I had my friend Doc up here, he would be totally on your side, defending you. Now, I'm like, is he a pedophile or not? And I'm like, is it proven?
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Is like
you have to prove something.
Exactly.
You know how
he hasn't got caught. Respectfully, like he hasn't. So you can't say he's these things without factual evidence to back that up. What I am saying is what we do have. What we do have
is what?
He's not the best person at times when people aren't looking. But no one is, I feel like. We're all human.
Do you think he's doing for the Black community?
I think that he just used like the black card, like Tyler Perry. You know what I mean? Just
use the black card like Tyler Perry.
Yeah.
What has Tyler Perry done for the Black community?
That's my point.
What has Trump done for the Black community? Because I can name.
He's pardoned a couple people. What else is he doing?
He funded that black.
He funded black colleges to where they don't have to look for funds no more.
We did.
Oh.
Ooh. Tell Trump to send me some.
Go to a black college.
I tried. They didn't accept me.
That's not. You, I can say, you see how black people are racist.
Yes. And yeah, that's being right. We can't be racist. I mean, we can be racist.
He did not give you a stimulus check.
He didn't?
No.
So who gave us it?
Nancy Pelosi.
Can she give us another one?
No, because I don't want to pay for that.
We paid for that?
Yes, you pay for that.
Oh, what's the gas?
You need to learn how taxes work.
That's what I'm saying.
You need to learn about economy. You really, really, really do.
I know for sure. I'm taking it.
Or just keep tuning into my show, especially on Tuesdays.
Because I am in financial literacy. So I feel like
people on Section 8, who you think pay for that?
I would hope rich people.
You hope rich? Oh, yes. This is going to be so fun and interesting. I'm going to have fun with this one.
But, like, why wouldn't they? They make the most money.
You don't think they pay the most taxes?
Why? They should, right? Or no? I don't know how. The taxes is confusing. I don't really understand.
That's why I'm asking questions.
No, I literally don't know. I don't understand.
I get it.
I know that.
But okay,
we pay taxes at work.
Compared to poor people, compared to rich people, who do you think pay more tax? Poor
rich people, right? They should.
Okay, you keep saying you should. I'm just asking who.
Because they have more money. Rich people, because they have. My reason is rich people because they have more money. Because they have more money.
Okay. So you want rich people to pay for Section 8?
It's not going to affect them
financially. Why it ain't going to be affecting them to pay for other people's living?
Rich. Wouldn't the
how did they get rich?
A lot of them are born into hierarchies of money, and they just keep.
You say a lot?
Like a lot of them, are born into money.
A lot of them not.
Oh, maybe I'm misinformed.
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm thinking of like Queen Elizabeth and things like that.
Queen Elizabeth runs a country.
That's what I'm saying.
What the fuck? In America. Since I'm thinking about Queen Elizabeth was born in the wealth in a whole nother in a country. In a whole nother country. She runs a country. Okay, we're talking about here in America. We are 18% of United States of America. How many percent of that you think is rich?
Like 7%.
Okay, that's a big number. Do you know what 7% of fucking 18% of 18%?
It's a lot.
Okay.
It's like almost half.
So now you just did the math yourself, right? Now let's go back to the common part about rich people paying for Section 8. Why do you think they should be the only people pay for Section 8?
I think because financially, to make the life cycle continue, because isn't the point for us to all eat, right? Isn't that the life goal,
Yeah.
right? Especially, I mean, isn't that an American goal? It's for us to all eat. So, like, why would you make a class that's already struggling to survive in survival have to pay something that they can't even afford basic needs of living? That just doesn't, I don't understand that. That's what
Because I'm going to break something down to you and ask you this question. If I'm poor and I become rich, why do I got to pay for the poor?
To help your neighbor.
You're not
to
my
show
neighbor no
more
more.
love in
Why
the
am I
world.
showing? You know how I'm showing love? I'm building McDonald's. I'm building libraries.
That's killing people?
Excuse me. I'm creating jobs. Job creation.
Mm.
You got a job? That person's rich because he created jobs. You know what I'm saying? All of y'all that got hired, you gotta pay for it.
So it's like, that's what I'm saying. It's the Matrix. That's all I'm saying.
But yet again,
So let me guess, the poor pay for
okay, so a
taxes.
job. I'm a rich person,
That's
right?
crazy.
And I got this business. I got 100 workers. I gotta pay for all you 100 people to work, plus y'all equipment, plus y'all overtime, plus whatever the heck y'all need. And now you want me to pay for Section 8 too? And you're poor and you don't want to help? You got a job. You're working. Yeah, you're struggling, but guess what you're doing? You make more money than a poor person. You make
That's like really sad.
You make a little bit higher than minimum wage.
That's like really sad.
Sir. Over there in the corner is all a bunch of plugs. Okay, sorry. But you got to think about that. And I say all of that just to tell you this. We all pay for Section 8. We all pay for EBT. We all pay for Medicaid.
So what's the point of it then? Why even have it?
Huh?
If we're going to be all in a cycle and never making it, then like, what's the point? That's why people kill themselves.
That's a personal problem.
That's like sad. Like,
that's not sad.
That is.
That's personal.
That's sad.
Personal.
That's still sad.
How is it sad?
That's like the world. That's why the world is so like angry.
The world ain't angry.
There's a lot of
people in the world are angry.
That's what I'm saying, is they feel like they can't make it out because it's
that's
not
personal.
To not make it out.
That's personal.
That's not personal. That's oppression. What do you mean? That's literally like playing a video game that's designed for you never to win. So you're constantly playing the game.
I asked you earlier, do you think America's blocking for people not to win? You said no.
I don't think so. I think that we're all like, I believe in dreams becoming reality. So like, I think that anything is possible, but that's my own personal, like you said, belief. But at the same time, I feel like if stuff is structurally set up for you to be,
only reason I want to stop you, because I really want you to think about what you just said before you say that next statement. Really think about it. How can I say what you finna say if I just said
your capabilities? But again, if you're playing a game and you're fully capable of winning, and you have that's like playing a game like Mario Brothers, and you having every level up possible to win and conquer this game. But if the game is structurally designed for you not to have a winner, then that doesn't make, how are you supposed to get out of that? That's
so how do you win a video game?
I never win one, so
I'm not asking you how you win a game. How do you win a video game?
I don't know, but playing by the rules.
Strategy.
And keep doing it what? Oh, till you what?
Get it.
Till you get it right.
I see.
So guess what?
Just give me chills.
We all have what? 24 hours. We all have the same opportunities. It's amazing. We all have the same shit. But yet again, we complain about different things. And yet again, you really have to think about saying that, yo, there's nothing holding me back in America. But yet again, I'm going to turn around and say, if the system is holding people back.
No, that's not what I'm saying. Is that if the system is structurally designed.
Designed.
That's something I'm not saying holding you physically back at all because you're capable.
No, I'm not saying hold fit. I'm talking about everything you're talking about.
It's like even like a laptop though. If your laptop can only get so many software updates, and my computer can only take this last update, and the system is designed for me to crash at some point because I can't take the newest update, then how do you maneuver how do you what do you do? Jailbreak it?
You go get no motherfucking laptop. You upgrade. You Beyonce. Upgrade.
That's what I see.
How can you want the newest phone but don't know the newest law? You want the newest eyelashes but don't know what it takes to cross the street. Don't know if the jaywalking ticket's coming.
Yeah.
You'll cuss a nigga out quick. You ain't shit, you dirty dog ass nigga. But yes, sir, boss. I'm clocking in on time, boss. Yes, sure thing, boss. Want that paycheck on time, boss.
I can't conform to that. So
yet again, if you have a job, I'm only just speaking literal in general of a job. Mm-hmm. But yet again, y'all can dog a nigga to the T. He ain't shit. He don't do shit. He ain't about shit. He won't be shit. He'll never think about shit. But guess what? Boss, here I come. I'm on time, boss.
Oh, photo grace.
But nothing can hold you back. That nigga can't hold you back. That nigga couldn't. Ooh, you wish a nigga would.
Okay.
Okay.
Go do your shit. All right. Clock it. Clock it.
Let a boss say you about to get fired. Hold on, wait a minute. Nigga,
that's what I'm saying though. I'm gonna not come back. You don't gotta threaten me with a good time. I'm gonna save my youth. All right.
On me, I ain't gonna cap though.
I don't play with them. Because I feel like at the end of the day, it's their dream. It started what they thought. It started with them thinking.
So you don't have a dream?
I do. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna have workers. I'm not me. As soon as they start to play with my money, I'd rather. It doesn't take an hour to make $20. It doesn't. So why am I gonna let someone else try to
get mine is stronger? I'm talking about that poor motherfucker, the dog. Listen here, my life's about to be out tomorrow. You call me talking about I'm finna be late.
But yeah, I get what you're saying.
I turn the pass.
I'm telling you, get that candle.
But some people don't have that hustle.
You know what?
Some people ain't got that grind.
Mom G told me.
Some people sit in that motherfucking light with the lights off and fucking cry.
Panic.
Panic. You talking about panic? Cry. I'm keeping it real.
I'm finna go to the neighbor like, hey, you got a candle? But I'm finna get this little tinfoil. I'm finna get my own lamp. I'm not tripping.
You not tripping?
It's nothing.
Oh, I can't. Ooh.
That's why we should go camping, y'all.
I want you to do that. I want you to have that same attitude in the wintertime.
What?
In the wintertime, I'm freezing right now.
Well, what?
Even right now, It's big as always is cold.
No. Oh my God. Yo, it's winter time. It's winter time.
But it's supposed to be spring.
No, not right now. Spring ain't.
Excuse me. What school? What school did you go to?
Next month.
What school did you go to?
That's what I'm saying. I've lived
No.
I've lived in an alternate universe all my life. That's what I'm saying. I'm AI. So like, I graduated.
Your parents couldn't wait till you left. Huh? They was like, oh my God, I bet they pop champagne. I love her to death, but she drove me to fucking nuts. I didn't understand shit she was talking about.
Oh, my mom tells me that all the time. She literally be like,
I can tell. I only been talking to you for. Listen, we only did an hour podcast.
Get the fuck out of here. You be trying to shoot little shots?
No. Not shoot. Never trying to put you down, just trying to understand. It's like, yo, you are way, 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 way smarter than what you play. You just want to do that because you think there's like super consequences.
For being smart.
For being
Yeah,
something.
people gonna be trying to treat you different. Weird. Like, oh my god, I don't like knowing everything. That'd be so weird to me. Like they be trying to like,
you think
you're holier than that. Like I don't.
Is it
I
okay?
want to be lit. I want to be like, you know what I'm saying?
Excuse me.
Like,
excuse me. So it's.
I want to get my Jerry beads. You know.
Excuse me. So is it okay to be a nigga? You consider yourself a nigga?
I wouldn't say that. Nigga, black and proud. A disciple of it. I'm talking about.
But so when you rap, do you say nigga in the rap lyrics? Or do you bleep it out? Because you know that's just.
It depends. No, I don't do that.
So can a white person call you a nigga? Freedom of speech, right?
You can say I'm gonna punch you though.
Why?
Because I feel offended. Feelings.
For what?
Now, for my ancestors.
Who?
What do you mean who?
Who
was on the land before me that got whipped and beat? And
you don't even know that was your.
They had to hide.
You don't even know it was your people.
How do you not know that?
You don't know that.
How? Who don't know that?
You won. I can bet you my whole entire
don't
paycheck.
Do that. I like doing that.
That
like
right
that.
Now you do not know your full ethnic background to make 100% sure that you know. Like I know 100% sure that
I did my ancestry. I definitely did.
You know 100% sure that
I don't know if it's right, but I did my ancestry. Yes, I did check my DNA.
And they are
Native American.
Okay, and they were from
Cherokee.
Cherokee what? Where were they from is what I asked you, not what they are. Because I don't give a shit what they are.
Like the DNA lineage. They can't tell you exactly
Your Honor,
where you're from.
I'm gonna need a recess.
Wait.
Because yet again, she
exactly
just
where you're from?
Okay. My point of saying that is you just try to claim that you're from a time that your ancestors got beat. What I am saying is you're not 100% knowing that. You don't know if your people came from the northern part of America. You don't know if your people came from
Oh, you know what? You're right. You matter of fact, I said it. That's so Raven. I knew I was free. I knew I was free. I was from the north.
You don't.
I know my people was.
But that's actually a good point, though. I'm actually gonna research that. That's good homework.
We was the ones telling the other niggas, the weak niggas.
So that's and
so don't take on a struggle that you don't even know if that's yours to take on.
The assistance.
And guess what? You don't even know if your people own slaves. And guess when they got free, 33% of those people went back and started owning slaves themselves as black people in America.
That's why I love selling shit. I knew it. I knew it.
Stupid.
So
that's in my blood.
I say that by saying this. We all pay for Section 8. We all pay for food stamps. And I'm talking about
we should stop paying taxes and we'll stop doing this. The cycle's ended. Everybody's done. We're gonna start over.
You want to be a third world country like Jamaica?
I'm not gonna stop paying shit.
Because I like my country and how it look. I like being the #1 country in the world. I like other countries fearing us.
I need that.
Do they fear us? Really?
Yes, they fear. Have we ever had a war with another country on this land?
I need to be able to
Nothing. I was a lot for.
Fun fact. There's been war with other countries on every other land except for here since America being here. Yes, we had.
What are you so scared of? We got aliens or something?
Huh?
No, because we selling phones.
Because nigga, I don't know what the fuck that means.
You always say that. Everybody's not foresee age. You know, he just
don't nobody even know what that is. Sound like a bunch of handicapped kids.
Quit playing.
Sound like a bunch of handicapped kids.
America is hustlers. Quit playing.
On Four Corners.
We hustlers. Hell yeah. North.
That's not like a hoe. I mean,
north, south,
no shade, no tea.
east,
they are
west. Quit playing.
So you want every corner playing it.
We own it.
Yeah, I know.
We bunch of titty boys. That's all. Just a bunch of lips on titties. That's all they is.
I'm talking about every corner. Huh?
Titty milk.
Just nasty, just slightly. Everyone just going from east, west, north, south. You just.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time that you're watching this. This is the Good Night Kapeash.